It means so much to me that all of you are here. Thank you. It's really, really good. And it's really nice to get out of London.
Welcome to the West.
Thank you.
Are we going to talk to you now? Or are you in performance?
No. I'm in performance.
Right.
Impenetrable. No, we must talk. Well, let's definitely talk. So, I'm Holly.
Hi.
Lovely to see you all. And I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play some songs from my new record, Andar, and tell the story about a little bit about why it sounds the way that it does. I'm going to start with my the first song on the record, which is called Te vi volar, which is a love song about letting go. Something that I love very dearly. Album were written on this instrument, which is a Venezuelan cuatro. It's the national instrument of Venezuela. It has this beautiful melancholy sound, and it was a gift. This cuatro was a gift by a friend that I met when I went to Colombia for the first time, and it really changed the sound of the songs that I wrote. But I didn't always sound like this, so I'm going to go back now and put the cuatro down, and then go on the journey of like how I got to Andar. So I'm just going to have a little sip of tea as well, because I got a sore throat. So I started writing songs playing the guitar, and I didn't really know how to play it, so I played as little of it as possible. And I used to write songs using just like one or two strings. And I actually went back to that technique, like revisited that technique for a song in my new album called Easy. So this is a new song, but in the old style. And this is kind of the way that I started. The darkest day in all December, we came together to usher in the light. Back at your house, souls around us slumbered, and we stayed awake and set the world to rights, 'cause it was easy to be. It took your message to connect me to the messy teenage summer back when we met but didn't. 2 ships in the night. And then you stood and sang the water in my kitchen. I couldn't play the songs I'd written, stamp your feet to keep the time. And in the morning, you brought me tea. Drenched in the January rain, we fixed to meet in southern Spain. Un solecito pasanal. We were both broken, clean, and 2 life left us beating black and blue. It's time to make a little room para gozar. Si se merece un poco de luz. We sleep all tangled up in bed. I drizzle honey on your bread for breakfast. We've been moving slow. You came without a coat, without no expectations. Open-hearted conversation. I'm inclined to let it flow, because I only want us to feel good. So out with the lonely and with the new. So lover, let's not entertain semantics. Me parece irrelevante. Whatever we call it, I adore you just the same. As I cycle through the city, you come with me in my ears, or as a ditty in my heart. And ever since you went away, I must confess I'm counting days till you come back again and hold me in your arms and take me with you into your dreams. 'Cause you make it easy to be me. So that's how it started, and then I went to Cuba and I learned to play a few more strings, and I started to incorporate a little tiny bit of Spanish into the songs that I wrote. This is a love song for Santiago de Cuba, which is a city where I spent many months of my life, probably years if you put all the months together, and yeah, just sending love to Santiago and to all of Cuba in these very difficult times. Oh. 17:45, the driver closed the door, unsure of what I left behind. I look up, I look out, I look forward. All of the people walking, we don't know what towards. They say 5 days, it's been no sign on all the wall. Owns the revolution, oh the rain. I'm on my way. Today's the day before the day that changes everything. Oh, what a load to carry with such a little sleep. The heat, all of the clouds disperse, all of the hills are steep. Sweet imported coffee black, for lack of appetite. It might have been the change in climate, but maybe it was more than that. Oh, again, my God aches. Dígame, señora, cómo llego a la plaza de Marte. Hay que conocer a Santiago. He gave me 20 minutes. I am fashionably late. He ate and climbed the llama. Met a stranger who believed in fate. 8 stories high, 2 shots a row. 1 drunk, 1 cigarette. The orbit of planet X makes it harder to detect. Oh, refrain. We meet again. You're different now, no doubt. Faces change, while souls will stay the same. Any fool can see that you're still me, Santiago. Oh, yeah, Buena Manzanilla. 5 see you see money. Sunglasses, sonrisa, bahia. I forget who I'm supposed to be. I laugh till I cry. We buy another beer from the tienda on the corner where he stopped to say bam bam in her left ear. Oh, the pain, sunshine after the rain. Yo me sentí tan perdida. ¿Será que me encontré? ¿Será que me encontré? Yeah. ¿Será que me encontré? Será. So that song Santiago is on my album Green Guava, and this song I wrote at a similar time. It was inspired by a romance that I had in the Dominican Republic, and it's a kind of cumbia reggae vibe. I forgot to sing the bass line. There's a bass line, but I need to sing it. Otro melodrama se sentó en la barra, and I find myself in a familiar things. Yeah, yo con miedo, con calma, yo abro el alma, so vulnerable now to all manner of tricks in his eyes, in the light, in the music, so sue me. How can I refuse such a fabulous fate? Oh, won't you go on and just woo me? Tomorrow I'll be gone. There's no time to waste. No, Mr. Music Maker, he says there's nothing greater than song lines for singing love when you're winning the game. Yeah, yo perdí la batalla. Otra falla o amor inevitable. Es tan agradable. I've got to let go of the reins. You'll have to sue me. But how can I refuse such a fabulous fate? Oh, won't you go on and just woo me? Tomorrow I'll be gone. No time to waste. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-bo-ba-bye. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-ba, da-da-ding, da-da-da-da-dum. Thank you. And then I went to Colombia. Excuse me while I drink some water. And I was gifted this beautiful instrument by a friend of mine, and I started writing songs using that instead of the guitar, instead of the bass. And it really changed the sound of the songs that came out of me. and I love it very much. And when I first got it, I was given a little book with some chord, some chord shapes and some strumming patterns, but I kind of played it in a way that was quite uninformed, and I've been lucky enough this year to be studying with Luz Mira Serpa, who's an incredible cuatrista and singer from Venezuela, who lives in Hackney in London, and that's been such a treat to be actually properly kind of inducted on the instrument and to be taught through the songs of the seasons. Okay, so this was the first song that I wrote on my cuatro, and it's called Green Guava. Si yo soy mala mujer, what does that make you? Show me the way into your world. Don't fake, I know you're aching too. Mamacita, nadie besa como tú. Déjame llegar por fin, disfrutar de tu sabor. Guayaba verde, cabecito, me cansé de esperar. Entrégame tu dulce amor, mi cosita, me tortura tu calor. Mi guayaba verde, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba, green guava, tu dulzura inminente, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba. Desde noviembre te busco in the shadows, in the street late in the night. You turn yellow, mega mellow, and te tengo por debajo de mi piel. There's no way that I can fight it. No me diga, no, I need to make it right. Si yo fuera menos cobarde y tú menos tarde en llegar, then I would love you like I long to, but there's no way, it's too great to leave. I can't reach you where you are. Yo te pierdo, que no entiendo cómo amarte. You are mi guayaba verde, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba, green guava, tu dulzura inminente, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba. Oh, you are mi guayaba verde, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba, green guava, tu dulzura inminente, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba, green guava, mi guayaba. Thank you. This next song is a love song for a place called Los Angeles, which is a very beautiful beach on the Caribbean coast of Colombia, which is really suffering at the moment with terrible rain and landslides and road blocks and broken bridges. Like, climate change is real and terrifying. And this is my love song for this place that has been so important to me over the years. Estaba seca la quebrada de Valencia cuando me fui a refrescar. Hace rato que no llueve en la So that's my song for Colombia. Actually, and I forgot to say that in my record, I was lucky enough to duet that song with Luzmila Serpa, who is, a great inspiration. Then I went to Mexico. With my cuatro, and actually the friend who gave me my cuatro was like, Holly, it's ridiculous for someone who moves around so much, as restless as you, to play the bass. That's just very, very impractical. You need something small, like hand-sized, hand luggage, and so that's how the cuatro came. With that thought in mind, so yes, the cuatro comes everywhere with me, and it came to Mexico. And the first one, I think maybe the first or second day that I arrived in Mexico City, a friend took me to a temescal, which is like a sweat lodge. It's kind of like a spiritual sweat lodge where you kind of enter and release and get rid of, shed everything that you need to, which is very personal for whoever, all the different people in there are shedding different things, and you're rubbed in like mezcal and coffee and honey, and then like covered in icy water, and it's it was an incredible way to start my Mexican life. And this was a song that I wrote about that day. Let me just remember the chords. Okay. I went to the mountain to bathe in fuego, miel, café. The day was dark, empezaba con the promise of the pregnant moon. I went to the mountain to shed my skin, grow wings and fly, y respirando profundo, cried out all of the old love, exhalando I let you go. I went to the mountain to pray, inhale the ancient song. Bailar sabe amar y curarse con canciones. Fui a la montaña a recordar que yo soy poderosa, and the fire that I see está quemando dentro de mí. If I give love and I tread light, then I'll feel the glow. And then I wrote a love song, which is probably like the truest. Most of the love songs that I'd written before that had always been just very kind of angsty and full of guilt and shame and not very kind of comfortable, not very healthy. And then I had a very healthy love affair. Well, not an affair, like a long relationship with someone that I love very much, and I wrote them this song called Amor Incondicional, Unconditional Love. Would you like to sing with me?
Yes.
Great. Okay. There's a bit at the end, at the very, very end, that goes, forever my lover. It's a tongue twister as well. It's very simple melodically, but it goes, forever my lover, forever, forever my love. Forever my lover, forever, forever my love. Forever my lover, forever, forever my love. Perfect. It happens at the end. It'd be lovely if you sang with me. Thank you. Wait, there's a funny chord in here I just have to remember. Yeah. Okay. It's very, very, very nerve-wracking playing for like, this very intimate crowd. It's like I've never been so nervous. Yeah, really, really. Big thing. Big thing. Yeah.
Get more into it.
The time of the essence we savor, the seconds we share. We cried when it hit us. I'm gonna start again. I've like lost the bottom of my voice with my cold. Sorry. The time of the essence we savor, the seconds we share. We cried when it hit us, so glad for the fire we felt, a life-giving heat. We know grief and the free too. Oh, we do. We dare not to hold on. We know we can learn from solitude. I go flying free, still I feel so held. And este amor incondicional. You study my flavors, you know all the ways I taste. You're brave enough to be gentle and wave me goodbye at the gate. We know we are both pleasure seekers. Don't make our love weaker, no. 'Cause we give, we receive. All right.
Sorry about this.
I'm going to do one more song.
Alright. So, relate to my
This is called Leona. Leona. And it is a song about, I wrote it in a river, on a rock in a river in San Luis Potosi. And I was reading a book of poetry by Alfonsina Storni, who's this amazing Argentine poet. She tragically committed suicide, and there's a really beautiful song about her called Alfonsina y el Mar that you should listen to. And her poetry is incredible, and there was one poem called Así, which means like that, and she describes this, there are two parts of herself, and she's like, when I'm a butterfly, I just can't identify with the part of me that's like this lion with claws, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, me too. I feel like there's two parts of me that often are like kind of clashing inside, and so I decided I wrote a song that was kind of to reconcile those two parts of me. And it was a time in my life when one part of me that was being very responsible, deciding to train to be a teacher in the pandemic, was winning over my creative lion side. So it's like I was like, don't forget. It says no me olvides, Leona. Like, don't forget me. Didn't want to forget my lion part. And the title of my record, Al Andar, comes from this song. Al andar means on the way. Las que cantamos al andar means we who sing as we go. Thank you so much for coming and for singing.